I can wipe myself, but anything else after that, I need help.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. My 600-Pound Life is all about getting people who are living abnormal lives to a new start and healthy life. This show is full of moments that can leave us feeling flabbergasted, and today we will look at such patients who broke right in front of the camera. So let's roll. Ashley Taylor.
Things are so difficult in my life now because of how big I let myself become.
Ashley weighed in at 469 pounds at the start of the program. This, however, was not enough to qualify her for gastric bypass surgery. She, on the show, admitted to catfishing random people online during her weight loss journey. She claimed that the fake social media accounts gave her comfort because she was lonely at the time. She expressed regret, saying that she would never catfish another person again.
Ashley, you have to trust us to treat you if you want to do this, and we don't know what issues you may have if you don't.
Ashley Taylor isn't on social media, so it's difficult to say for sure how she's doing right now. She did, however, pop up on a different reality show. Penny Sager.
I've given you my life and put you as my earthly God, and that's what I mean.
Sager weighed 530 pounds at the beginning of her episode. As a child, she had a drunken and violent father. She turned to food for solace. Her food addiction had spiraled out of control by the time she was 22 years old, and she had weighed a whopping 300 pounds. Sager acquired even more weight after she started dating her spouse, gaining another 150 pounds. Dr. Now put her on a strict 1,200 calorie per day diet. Things became highly complex as her weight loss journey on the show progressed. Despite Dr. Now's cautions, Sager only managed to reach 495 pounds over the course of a year. Dr. Now informed her she wasn't making any progress, but she insisted that she understood her body better than the doctors, that the scales were off, and that she had lost a significant amount of weight.
We're wrong in the beginning.
You gained weight since the surgery.
I don't know what else to do.
After realizing that she was not ready to give up on her compulsive eating, Dr. Now gave her what she wanted. He sent her home with instructions to follow on her own.
I'm feeling like I've just been sucker punched again. Why didn't this do what it's supposed to do when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do?
No matter what you say, the truth is in this gap.
Gene Covey.
Okay, I've seen 9,000 people up to this point like you. I can't understand you, that none of them are different than you.
Everybody is not
I
the
do
same.
understand you.
Gene was definitely one of the most heartbreaking stories to be featured on the show. Her backstory revealed that she was abused as a child, and that she began binge eating at an early age. She weighed over 702 pounds by the age of 40 and continued to live with her parents, entirely reliant on them.
When I told my mom about the abuse and everything, she said she was so sorry she never knew. And about being molested, for both of them, she said, why didn't I tell her sooner?
At first, she seemed sincere in her desire to make a healthy lifestyle shift. She struggled to stick to her new eating plans, but gradually began to see results in her weight loss efforts.
All right, Jean. We got you in the hospital and you lost 53 pounds. Halfway to your goal.
However, things quickly got worse when her follow-up appointment revealed that she had gained 29 pounds rather than losing any weight. When the doctor questioned her about it, she said that she may have consumed extra calories, but that she had followed her diet overall.
I mean, I had a day that I went over the 1,200 calories.
So one bad day you gained 30 pounds? Is that what you're telling me now?
But the doctor refused to believe her excuses, resulting in a fight between her and the doctor to defend her side. Jean began to cry and stated that she was giving it her all. Lisa Fleming.
Stop it. This is the junk you've been eating. This is why you're not losing any weight. Her sneaking in junk food for you.
At the start of the episode, Lisa weighed over 700 pounds and was bedridden. Fleming, whose first name was Arlisha, was living with her daughters, Micah and Danielle Fleming, and her 5 grandchildren. During the Fleming-focused episode, it was revealed that, like other Dr. Now patients, childhood trauma was a major contributor to her binge eating. She remembered her mother, who used food as both a source of affection and a means of punishment.
My grandson don't even get a chance to be a kid. because he's so busy catering to me.
She also acknowledged that after her brother died, she became more prone to compulsive eating. We saw Lisa butting heads with Dr. Now and the nutritional therapist Jennifer Doktorovic throughout the episode.
I know that Herbert is not eating that by himself.
Yes, he is, because I'm pickier of donuts.
And she was completely unwilling to follow her diet. And when she and her boyfriend were confronted by Dr. Now for food sneaking in, she started cracking up and screaming her lungs out, saying that she just wanted to go home.
And if that's all this is, I'd rather you just send me back to my house and leave me alone.
Maya Radanovic.
Because my health is so bad now, I never know when my body's gonna hit its limit. And it's only getting worse.
Maja weighed 689 pounds when viewers first met her, and she resided in Portland with her partner, Christian. Maja, like many others featured in the episode, revealed how childhood trauma caused her to turn to food as a coping strategy, which eventually led to food addiction. She had a terrible start to the show, as she couldn't even get into the car to drive to Houston.
Are you gonna fit?
Christian. No.
Dr. Now tried to keep Maja on track by explaining what she needed to do to be qualified for surgery, but she couldn't seem to stay motivated. She'd shed a little weight, but she was still a long way from her weight loss goals.
Stop. I can't do this right now, Mom.
Okay, it's all right. I'm leaving.
When confronted by Dr. Now about her lack of commitment to her weight loss program,
It's just been a really hard time. Christian and I have been fighting a lot, and getting down here, driving, was just really stressful.
she blamed it all on her boyfriend, who had had enough of her mulish attitude at this point and even refused to answer Dr. Now's queries, claiming that he had already answered his questions. Maja, on the other hand, began sobbing like a baby and screamed at Christian for being the cause of her lack of weight loss. She even called her mother and tried to force Christian to talk to her.
I hate you for doing this to me, Christian. Why can't you just answer the questions?
Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything!
No.
Damn it, Christian, stop! Stop!
Joyce Del Vescovo.
So I know my health is in a really bad place because of that. And it's at the point where I can't even take care of myself or live on my own anymore.
Joyce Del Vescovo decided to seek help from Dr. Now after she was forced to close her home daycare owing to her obesity. She weighed 759 pounds and couldn't operate her business properly. Because of her hostile communication style with Dr. Now, Joyce was memorable to viewers.
And then actually with the eating habits, I've been doing really, really well.
She weighed 611 pounds in her follow-up episodes and had gained 58 pounds since leaving the hospital. Joyce assured Dr. Now that she was sticking to the diet he advised while also exercising. She tried to get out of the conversation and said that her weight increase was due to water intake.
60 pounds of water on a car right here because you're sitting up? That's not reality.
Just then, Joyce said that she was suffering a heart attack.
I'm very dizzy and I think I'm having a heart attack.
You don't look like you are.
And needed emergency transport to take her to the hospital after learning that the doctor had told her it was all a lie. Joyce was taken to the hospital by Dr. Now for some tests. Joyce was fine, as he had predicted, and Dr. Now assumed she had staged a heart attack to get out of the situation.
Well, I think you already knew everything was fine. But it's only a matter of time before your body actually gives out.
Kristen Perez.
I want to be a better grandma than I was a mom. And if I keep getting bigger, then I'm not going to be able to have that chance.
Kristen Perez was first introduced to us when her 612-pound weight made it nearly impossible for her to function and live a regular life. And when you add in her lack of self-confidence, life was very, very difficult for her. Her unsupportive family did little to help her. She admitted that, while eating is one thing that has lingered with her, it was not her only addiction in the past. Kristen Perez thought she'd struck rock bottom, but the issues just keep piling up. Her attempts to get inside the car were terrible to see, and when she sobbed, viewers at home wailed.
Just shut the door.
Okay. Ready?
I'm not gonna...
Kristen's therapy sessions, however, helped her in going ahead.
Let me be clear. You go to a therapist or there is nothing more I can do for you.
and she was then ready for gastric sleeve surgery that helped her to lose weight. She lost a total of 170 pounds in the year she was on the show. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.